Alright, this is just how you make a card or a lanyard or a Valentine's Day card. A very simple lesson. You should all be able to do it, and it will be part of any Adobe Photoshop or skill or movie that you need to be able to use text and add an image to make yourself a poster, a card, a flyer. So simply open Photoshop. Again, my front page will look a little bit different than yours depending on what version of Photoshop you use. However, File, New, here, the width won't be, it'll be, I'll just make a bigger one. So I'm going to go 8 inches, 4, change it around, 8, should get that right, 8 by 4 inches, 72 resolution, create. I'll swap these around actually by, I guess, 6 by 8. Alright, so your screen should come up like this. Don't worry about what you can see. You just have a 6 across the top by 8 inches down the side. It should look like this. What I'm going to do is just put some colour in there. There's a couple of options to do that. You can just pick on the paintbrush. Maybe it's the easiest one to do for you. You can use the bucket here and drop in a colour. I'll just pick a colour. I'll pick black this time. Just going to paint over my card. It's got a nice card with the black of it. And then going to put some text on it to write on it. Text. I'm just going to do horizontal. Change the colour of the text, otherwise you can't see it. You can change the colour up here if you like to. So there they are. Just change the style of writing. Pick something that I can read. I can make that bigger. It's exactly the same as Microsoft Word. You can change the writing up here if you like by size, so I'll do it this way. Now I'm moving it about the page just by trying to click on the writing. Come down here until the arrow changes to that, and that way you can move the text around the page. Happy Valentine's Day. That'll do for a moment. Then the second option will be, you might want to put a picture in there. There's lots of ways to put pictures in to a card. I might just use the paintbrush again. Just have a look at the options that I have. I could scroll down through the paintbrushes, pick a special effects brush. You won't have all these, yours might be different, but you do have some. I'll just go, yep. Wouldn't allow me to do it. It will if I'm on the right layer. I think, yes, okay, so now I'm on the right layer. I should have turned that on to start with. Happy Valentine's Day is the text. You have to be on this layer or the background layer for the other brush to work. Let's change the colour of the brush. I'll make it blue. If I just do this, I might change the brush again, so just go up here to the brush. options here. I'll pick another brush. I'll change the color of that again. Now remember, the brushes also, if you right hand click on the image while you're using the paintbrush, you can pick the size of the brush, the different types of brushes, the way it paints, the angle. It's up to you. Okay, there's another option here. You can have a look. You can show all the presets, but let's not get too complicated. So we've done our brush. Yes. Okay, so we've got a card. We've got the writing on it. Happy Valentine's Day. Remember, you go to finish the card. You can go layer, flatten the image, and there's your Valentine's Day card. I didn't bring an image in. I just used the brushes. File, save as. Remember, everything's saved as JPEG. Type the name of the card in there and save. I'll stick it in here. Save. Depending on what size the card is, that's alright. It won't print grey well, it won't print well, but it'll be okay. And there's your card. Easy way.